That's much better. Okay. So the last class yesterday, blocks discussion is going on. Let me repeat it once for 5-10 minutes once. Right. So the diagram what I drawn there, Andy. Class is holding, variable, method, block, and today constructor anyway. So we are keeping the third component known as block. I said no yesterday, keep on reading about variables and methods always. Now, the set of statements which are declared within the flower brackets and executed automatically is known as block. The set of statements which are declared within the flower brackets and executed automatically is known as block. The blocks are categorized into two types, static blocks and non-static block. You can call it as non-static block. Under non-static block, only one category, that is instance block. So the name is instance block. So static block and instance blocks, two types are there. The block which is declared with the static keyword like this, open flower bracket, closed flower bracket, set of statements declared with one static keyword, we call it as static block. Sir, what is its execution behavior? Means when it is executed, I made a statement. Static block is executed automatically with the highest priority. Executed automatically with the highest priority means the first priority. Static block execution is the first priority. While class loading, here while class loading, the meaning is the class will come and load onto method area. While class loading, the members will get the memories. Static members will get the memories. Once all the members got the memories, immediately static block will be executed. So because of this reason, the others are writing static block will be executed while class loading, means immediately while class loading only it will be executed. They'll say that. The meaning is it is executed with the highest priority. That's a theory. Static blocks can access static variables directly but cannot access instance variable. So this rule is like your static methods only. Static block is one-time executable component while class loading, and the class loads only once. Generally, while class loading, static block executes, the class loads only once onto method area. When the class loads only once onto method area, static block also executed only once. The theory. Now, where we can use this static block means in real time to hold database connection codes, we are going to use this static block. So if we say roughly, you may not understand it. So we made one statement here. In real time, static block is used. In real time, static block is used in DAO, Data Access Object Layer of MVC to hold database connection code. The output of core Java and advanced Java, one project will come combinedly. Core and advanced combinedly, one project will come. That only MVC project we say. After that only Spring and web services will come. This 4 will come in the line actually. This you must not change the order. Somewhere core now, if anybody starts advanced Java, you can start parallelly. That's different issue. But order is core, advanced. After advances, you can start web service and Spring parallelly. Because the two depends upon advanced Java. Why I'm speaking that point means through advanced Java, one project will come to you. That is MVC project. We educate a student. What is this MVC architecture available in the real-time market? According to that architecture means how to present your project in one structure. That only architecture. In that architecture, one layer will be there. DAO layer. DAO means data access object, means all data related operations are available. Inserting data, retrieving data, updating data, deleting data, holding data. Some actions related to data, separate layer is available. That layer we call it as data access object layer. Their database connection also available. To hold that database connection, we developers will use a static block. The reason, according to MVC architecture, only once the database must be interacted. Only once the database must be connected. Because of this reason, we use a static block here. If you can remember this point, read it and keep it. If not, when you complete advanced Java, automatically you can speak it because all the programs will be database connection codes only in advance. So this is the static block area. So yesterday I took one program. Hope you understood. In the process of explaining the program, why I drawn the diagram yesterday, the reason behind that is to educate a student here. To educate a student, when the class loading has been completed, the class will have some components, variable, method, and block. 3 will be there. Now, among these 3, who is highest priority means a static block. So, static block is coming out. To educate that, I drawn the diagram. Moreover, in yesterday's diagram, here, object is not available. Observe. In yesterday's diagram, objects are not available in the heap area. Heap area is empty. Observe that button. Heap area is empty because objects are not available there. Actually, heap area available means heap area also not available there because they are runtime memories. When they want it, they create. If not, they are available because virtual memories, no, when they want it, they'll create. If not, they are not available there actually. But we draw one diagram and keep them empty. Heap area. Why means object not available? If all are static programming components part of your class, object is not mandatory. The statement through this diagram also it is possible. It's a theory. So these are the few points about your static block and you have to remember it. Now make a siding today, instance block. Let me complete that instance block. The block which is declared without static keyword is known as instance block, or you can say non-static block, you can say. The block which is declared without static keyword is known as instance block or non-static block, you can say. Instance block or you can say non-static block. Right. Syntax is nothing but here. Only open flower bracket and close the flower bracket. Here, set of statements will be there. Set of statements without a static keyword. Static keyword not there. Just open flower bracket and close the flower bracket. Put in a box. Draw one box and keep it. Right. Now, execution behavior. Execution behavior actually. Now look here. Execution behavior is non-static block, nothing but instance blocks are executed while object creation. If object creation not there, instance block will not run. Make a statement. Instance blocks are executed. Instance blocks are executed while object creation. While object creation. While object creation. While object creation. You can say with the highest priority. With highest priority. While object creation, who is having highest priority means instance block. While class loading, who is having highest priority means a static block. That is the information. One for class, one for object creation. While object creation, who is highest priority means instance block. This is the meaning. Okay, right? See there, like this. Demo instance block. This is one main class. Now, I am taking one class here now. This is class, some I block, instance block. Be confused. I'll take some I test. This is one subclass. Instance block test roughly. Inside this, I am taking one variable. Int a is equal to 10. Void some m instance method anyway. This is one instance method. Now system dot out dot print ln, we are printing the value. The value a is equal to, you know this already, one instance variable, one instance method. I am keeping one instance block here. So system dot out dot print ln, this is subclass. This is one subclass instance block. Subclass instance block, that is. Now printing this system dot out dot print ln, the value a is equal to plus a. Now, I had one instance block here and so on. Suppose I am keeping one message from main method anyway. Some main. Roughly one message I'm keeping there. If I run it, main class will be loaded, main method executed, right? Okay. Subclass executed or not executed? Subclass are having all instance members, no? Right. Instance means what? Without a static keyword, they are available. For all these members, object is mandatory. Yes or no? Object is, if you don't create object, you cannot access instance members. So instance variable, already you know, memory in the object. Here I'll comment memory in object. So object creation mandatory. So memory in object. Of course, instance block also memory in object only. Anyway, so here object creation not available, no sir. So there is no effect on this class. See there, I will run it. So whenever I am running this, demo 120 Java C demo instance block dot Java. So only main method is executed, subclass members are not executed. Now whenever I want to execute subclass members, I must create object. See there, I am creating object. Above this main method message, I'll create object. I test sum OB1 is equal to new I test. I'm creating object. So whenever I'm creating object now, automatically this instance block is executed. See there? Automatically the instance block is executed. Observe that and now subclass instance block executed while object creation, because you created object now it is executing. It's a theory. Now if you want to call the method, you can call it ob1.m. You can call the method. So this is one method call. What method call now? Instance method call, right? Okay. Whenever you call the method, what you observe here, what is the difference between block and method now? Sir, block executed automatically, but method is waiting for the method call. So method will not come. It has to wait for the method call. Right. Now the method is coming or not? M. Instance M. I'm getting. Okay, right. I will create two objects now. I am creating two objects. I am creating two objects. One is OB1, one is OB2. Sir, can we create two objects for the same class? Yes, you can create any number of objects for the same class. No restriction. I am creating two objects for it. One is OB1, one is OB2. So in the two objects also, instance members are available. You create any number of objects, the instance members will be available there now. Now I will run it. See there. Now instance block will be executed for 2 times. See there. Subclass instance block and M1 method. M method means what? Instance block executed for object 1. Instance block executed for object 2. Then what is the next point now? Instance blocks are executed for all multiple object creations. Instance block will execute more than once, means not for the same object. If we create second object also, it will be executed. But static block only once, because the class loads only once. Make a statement. The next point here is instance blocks are executed for all the multiple object creations. Instance blocks are executed for all the multiple object creations. For all the multiple object creations. For all the multiple object creations. Right. So here I had two objects. No, I'll draw one small diagram. Finish off because I kept instance variable, instance method, instance block. In the first diagram, static variable, static method, static block. So components will be ended for behavior, right? So let me present one diagram here showing that two objects for the same class. I am creating same object for the same, two objects for the same class. See there. So execution flow of above program. I must copy the program. Example program. Demo instance block dot Java. So the output is for 2 times instance block will come. So 2 times the instance block is coming. Sir, I want to know the execution flow, small diagram, execution flow of above program. So how many class files means 2 class files. One class file is itest.class file. One class file is demo instance block dot Java. This is one main class. So one diagram I must keep here. Always we draw for method area, heap area, Java stack area. Method area, heap area, Java stack area. Method area, heap area, Java stack area. Now the first class loaded is main class. In the main class, I am not keeping any instance components. Why means again I must create object for main class. So just I am keeping demo. Demo instance block I am keeping. So it is having only one method, that is public static void main. Now the main method is copied here. The main method is copied here. Public static void main. What is the first line available now? Test OB1 is equal to new test. See there. I test OB1 is equal to new I test. First line executed. Whenever the first line is executed now, new test means create object. Okay, right. The process will be like this. See there. Actually, first address will come. First address will come. The order is, generally nobody will ask that question. First address will come because new operator create address first. That is the order actually. It create one address 0x111. New means I am going to create one new component, not old one. That's the meaning actually. So new keyword will create address first. then your execution control will look for ITest. So ITest is not available on the method area. Now ITest will be loaded. So ITest will be loaded. ITest loaded. ITest. This is class loaded. Now ITest is having all instance members A, M and instance block. Means A instance variable, M instance method and instance block. Some instance block like this. Now once loading has been completed, actually we said what now? Once load here, any static block is there, it executes. But static block not there, no, right? Once loading has been completed, then object creation starts. So object creation means getting the memories. So A will get the memory. A is equal to 10. Now M will get the memory. Void M will get the memory. So I'll give the order. So A got the memory, M got the memory. So they are in the object. After this, and instance block will get it here. Now that instance block. That instance block will come. When the instance block detected got the memory, it automatically go for execution. Automatically go for execution. Because while object creation, instance block will have highest priority. It's a theory actually. So this instance block will come for execution with number 3 only. Same order means same transition here. 3 means detected instance block came out and executed. That's the meaning. Once executed, answer will come here. One output will come. Once the execution completed, this will be destroyed. So came out, executed, destroyed already. Now, after this one now, this address location, what is available here? Now, object address location will be loaded onto OB1. It's a concept. Loaded onto OB1. This is the first object creation we had, right? After this object creation completed OB1, we are calling the method now. So OB1.m, we are calling a method. So we are calling the method for execution here. We are calling the method. We are calling the method for execution. This one. We are calling the method from the object now. M belongs to OB1 means control will come here and bring this M out. So this M will come out. The M is coming from the object 1 now. This M is coming out from the object 1. All of you understood this? Right. Now this is 5. It came out. Once the M came from the object 1, output will come. Here output. Once the output completed now, this frame will be destroyed. Because of this reason, instance block from object 1 and method from object 1. See there. Subclass instance block, M Executed completed now for object 1 execution over. After object 1 execution completed now, the control will come to the line number 3 now. In the line number 3, again you are creating object for iTest. So iTest here. Here. iTest OB2 is equal to new iTest like this. So new means one more object should be created now. New one more object. I'll draw with green color. One more object. New means one more object. New means one more object now. Right? Okay. New iTest. Now looking for the iTest class available on the method area. Yes. Available or not available? Available. The class loaded for object 1 will be available for object 2. Because of this reason, the class loads only once. Now, object creation starts for the second object. Second object means second memory, indirectly. Again, the instance members has to get the memory. So, A will get the memory. See, A is getting the memory in 2 objects. Now, M will get the memory again. M will get the memory. The memory. Understood this? Right. Now, A got the memory here. M got the memory here. Memory, M got the memory. So, this is 6 and this is 7. Now instance block will come. Now instance block will come. Instance block will come out. Already you know. Instance block is executed with highest priority. It goes for execution. Instance block will go for execution. With 8, I'm writing here 8. Now, once the instance block execution completed here, you understood already, but I'm completing the diagram. Now, that instance block destroyed. Now, I'm calling the method from OB2. OB2.m. I'm calling the method from there. Now, I'll call the method from here. I'm calling the method from OB2, I'm calling. From OB2, the method will come out. Now, the answer will come. After that, it destroyed. So 2 objects created, no? Right. After execution, control will come to main. After that, main is having one message. The message will come. System.out.println message. Why students will get more hardest questions for you is seeing one program and predicting the output is very hard question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Na? It's very hardest question because our Indian people will not do certifications. Certification depends upon that questions only. Very hardest will be there. Moreover, 70% is the pass criteria. 70% not there means they invalidate. Oracle certificate. Why the people cannot answer means flows. Component flow, if you know, answer will come. That's called behavior, because our books will contain the flow. Flow means that component available where, when it is available. That only. If you can imagine that components correctly, you can answer it. That only outputs you cannot predict. But the students, what they will do, and they started by-heading that questions. The type of questions they'll by-head it. You must not by-head it. You must generate the answers actually. With that concept, you have to prepare it. Then only you can remember more questions. But the students reverse. When the interview is there, sir, send important questions, they'll ask us. So important question they asked means they started by-heading the questions. But actually with that concept, they have to generate the answer. Now, this is the flow. Now, all of you understood, no? Right. Now, in this flow, you understood already, right? The control will come here printed. See there. Now, I will keep here. I'll keep here. A plus plus, I'll keep it. Observe this. I kept a plus plus or not now. This is increment operation now. One increment operation, I done it. Observe this, right? Increment means what? A plus plus means 11. A plus plus means 11. Right? Okay. Now see there. What will be the answer here? 10 will come, 11 will come. Here. Here instance block 10 will come, 11 will come. Here second one 10 will come, 11 will come. Right. Now instance block what answer? Right. Can I run it? Sir, don't ask the question, sir. You carry forward, sir. Morning, today holiday feeling. Right. See that answer. Instance block is what now? 10. Method is what now? 11. All of you observe that output and all of you see that output. Instance block is 10. Method is 11. Observe this. Right. Why, sir? See. Now first 10 only here. First you go for first object creation, you go. Not first object creation. While object creation, instance block will come out. Line number 3. When the instance block come out, it reads A value. A value is 10 only, no. Right? A value is 10 only. So answer will be 10 only here. Here answer will be 10 only. Why means instance block executed first, it takes the old value 10. Okay, right. Now the method is coming now. Inside this method, A plus plus is there. Inside that method, A plus plus is there or not now? Now this method came from which object now? Sir, first object. So first object A value will be updated. Right? Second object affected or not affected? There is any change in the second object? No. Yes or no? Here, say some answer. Yes or no, you say. Now I am taking A plus plus now. Already diagram is there, program is there. It is not examination. Say something. Okay, right. Most confused part in your programs is output. In that questions also, most crucial role is block and constructor. If you have a complete grip on block and constructor, with the inheritance chapter is coming one chapter. These three, if you know, almost 40 to 60% of questions you can answer. Next one, string chapter is coming. If you have a complete grip on string, you can answer 80% of questions. Next, array will come. Automatically, it will be the topper of the exam. These only crucial roles. This only concept. Variable over, method over, that only. Nobody can change them. Any trainer can train that only. Variable 3 types, methods 2 types. Nobody can change it. But your behaviors are this headache with block set. Headache with static block and instance block. If you practice them, you can qualify any test very easily. Blocks, constructors, inheritance, one chapter will come. This keyword, super keyword, super off, this off, overriding, overloading, method hiding. These all concepts there only. Very confused parts are available there. Sir, I had a grip on that chapter means next string will come. Sir, I had a grip on it. Array will come. You will finish. Core Java is under your control. You can write any test, you can pass it. The technique student has to play. Don't buy hard that questions and don't download 100 questions, 200 questions. Don't keep any night outs. Not there. If these 4 concepts are under your control, you can answer any question. See there. First one, instance block is coming. Second object not there. That green color object not there. Imagine it. The blue color object is there. Now, while object creation, instance block came out. Line number 3. In that line number 3, what is the value available on A? 10. So, instance block will take 10 and display the 10. Over no? Right. Instance block displayed. Because highest priority, there is no change in the value. It displayed. Now the method is coming out from that. When the method came here, you done A++ in the method, not in the block. When you done in the method, now the method is going to change the value of A. Method is going to change the value of A. Whenever you change the value of A now, the A value changed in the object 1. The A value is changed in the object 1. Second object is not affected. Right? Second, because they are different objects, they are not same objects. So they are different memories, they are not same memories. Object is a memory. I changed one component, part of object 1. The effect not available in object 2. That only meaning. Now 11 came now. Here answer will be 11. Understood this point? Now 10 and 11 because it changed and displayed. Got it right? Now after that block destroyed, method destroyed, that object changed. Leave it. Now go for second object. In the second object, again A is coming. A is equal to 11 only. Sorry. A is equal to 10 because it is taking the value from the class. It is not taking from the object. So what will be the A value now? 10 only. Because object generated from the class, not from the object. Understood this point now? What is the value available in the class now? A is equal to 10 only. It takes 10. The change occurred in the object. The change not occurred in the class. Understood this point now? So what is the value of A here now? 10 only, sir, for second object. Here 10 only. Because they are object level variables. 10 now. Once A is equal to 10 now, then instance block line number 8 now. That instance block came out, displays. The instance block is the first and highest priority in execution. It takes the original value 10 and displays. After that, this method is coming and saying that I'll do A++. Again, the method is there or not now? A++. Now the method came from which object now? Second object. It may make the change in the second object only. You can make the change in the second object. Understood now? Right. Here 10 will come. Here 11 will come. Here 10, 11. 10, 11. Observed. Understood this point now? Right. Now this blocks. Now take one static variable. Static int sum k is equal to 20. Now the memory in the class or memory in the object? Memory in class. Memory in class. All of you got it? Right. Now all these are printing now. This method will print it. So system.out.println printing the value. The value k is equal to plus k. it also can display. Now system dot out dot println the value k is equal to plus k. Okay, right. Now first imagination, sir, while class loading, k will get the memory in the class. Sir, create one imagination in the class. In the class level. Can I draw down like this for understanding purpose? So k got the memory in the class. Understood everyone? Right. So k's original value is what now? 20. K got how many memories now? Only one memory. Yes or no? It is class level component, object level component, class level. Class level means only one. My screen is only one, no? All are seeing my screen or not now? Only one screen shared by all the objects. If I make a change in the screen, my objects are updated. If I take one notebook of my friend and change it, only that notebook is changed. Remaining all not changed. So that is object. Object level change happens only in individual object. Class level change gives a impact to remaining object changes. Got it right? So k is only one. If I run it, see there. Sir, instance block is printing k. Sir, here 20 will come anyway. Here 20 will come. M is running. Sir, here 20 will come. Here instance block is running. Here 20 will come. So here 20. No change, no. Right. All will print 20 only, sir, because nobody changed that k value. Ten 20. 11 20 10 20 11 20 because a plus plus I written there, no? All of you clear about this statement? Right. Now I am writing k plus plus. I am writing k plus plus. I am writing. I said no, I'll give some questions to you on blocks, not examination. Who are interested, you work it. Right. Blocks after constructor is completed, I'll upload some questions in the Google Classroom. Download. Do by yourself and judge yourself. Nobody will assess you. How much you are learning, nobody will ask. You judge yourself by your own. You answered the questions or not. Out of 20, how many marks came? You check yourself. Right? I'll upload that question paper to you. Within 2-3 days, you have to wait it. Okay, right? Now, within that method, I am taking k plus plus. I am taking. Observe this, right? Now I am incrementing now. This is also one increment operation. I am doing k plus plus. Now is there any change in the instance block? Is there any change? No. In the method change is there? What answer will come? 11 and 21. Okay. Now, subclass instance block, any change? What will be the answer now? 10 and? Now, any other answer? 21. How many of you are saying 10 and 21? Raise your hands. Roughly, right? Now, how many of you telling 10 and 20? Raise your hands. Okay. Now, method here. What is the answer now? 11 and 21. How many, buddy? Raise your hands. 11 and 22. How many? Right. I'll run it. Ten 20, 11 21, 10 21, 11 22. Right. Can I explain that once? Right. See there. Now, headache, no? Yes or no? Of course, question paper not there. If it is in your hand, you can work more, I think. Feel it. First time you are seeing, no? Because anyway, diagram is there. Again, because the diagram intention, my intention why I drawn the diagram means to educate a student, there are multiple objects. In the object level components different, class level components different. For examination, whether student is organizing this memories correctly or not at all examination actually. Remaining all easy only. Generally, these question parts only bit hard will be there. Student point of view. See there. Now go back. The first object creation here. Okay, right. I'm coming. Now A got 11. Sorry. A got 10 here anyway. Instance block came out. Instance block is coming out. Here 10 and 20 original. That only know here. 10 and 20 original. Because instance block executed first only no. Right. So first instance block got 10 and 20 over. Now the method is coming now. Inside this method, you are writing A++ and K++. Yes or no? Right. A++ means 11 here. 11 came no? Right. Here K++ means the change occurred here. Yes or no? The change occurred in the class or not now? Because variable memory in the class only no. Sir, the change occurred in the class. When the change occurred in the class now, this is 21. So what will be the answer now, sir? The answer will be 21. 11 and 21. Yes or no? 11 and 21. Because the change occurred in the class. Over no? Right. Now, first object creation completed. Go for the second object. Now the second object, A. Anyway, 10 only will come. M. Instance block is running. When instance block is running, printing A, 10 only. Printing A, 10 only. But printing K, what is the change occurred here? 21 or not now? Because original value modified, no? Because it is a class level change. So, sir, it is 21 because change occurred. This is 21 because change occurred here. 10 and 21. Observe that or not now? Right. Now, once the instance block completed, here A++ and K++. When A++, K++, here 11, here K++ will become how much now? 22. Observe this. The change occurred in the class or not now? Change occurred in the class. Now, here the answer will be 11 and 22. Sir, seeing diagram only headache coming, sir. Generally, diagram is there, but still students will get one heat in the mind when you think it. Means, sir, I am unable to organize that only because our minds became weaker because of the smartphones and so on. Thinking capability. If you think more, headache will come. In Amirpet total chai, that tea will be more because Amirpet is a heat area now. Sir, thinking the trainer will teach something I am not understanding. Job pressure, all heat only. Headache is coming, sir. Headache. Generally, I am speaking. If you think more, no, see, observe it. One heat will come. Headache will come. If I continue this for half an hour, they'll run away. But you have to practice it. Just for demo purpose, I took one program. The question formats, how they are available. To educate that, I took this format. Understood now? Right. It's the answer. But in examination, what happened now? You cannot draw the diagram now. One question paper will be there. 1.5 minutes will be there. Not more than that. One question you have to give 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. You have to answer it. In that 1.5 minutes, you must imagine one diagram and answer. It's very hard and you have to practice it. Who are the freshers are there? You have to stand in the market. No, you have to practice this. So how fastly the imagination is coming to me, how fastly I am predicting the answers. Actually, CRT concept that only. that people are giving some logical questions, means giving training on the mind imaginations. That only concept. Not about questions. In real time, where is the question? And train passing one station within 6 seconds, calculate. Where is that question in the real time? Not there, no. Then why they are giving training? Means the student is trained to imagine it fastly. That's a training. That will CRT concept. Understood now? That question not available. But what you learned from that question means, sir, fastly, whether I am able to think it or not. That will logical questions. So their mind practice will come. Very fast thinking. Very shortest time I can think it. Very fastly for me, imagination is that only you have to practice. That only who can do this practice, and you can answer the questions in less times. Right? For demo purpose, I took one format. The blocks are going to play a role in your questions. Observe that now. Theoretical easy only. Static block executed while class loading with the highest priority. Instance block is executed while object creation with the highest priority. Theoretical over. But when it comes to one question format, it is playing an impact for the interview. In applicative area, not there. In applicative area, we never use instance block anywhere. In your construction, we never use instance block anywhere. Playing one crucial role for the examinations for you. Practice once. I also frame some questions to you and I'll give to you. All of you got this point now, right? Not now. One more component is coming, constructor. It will also create some headache to you, constructor. When the constructor block came, we frame some questions and give to the students so that they will understand the formats are like this for the examinations. In a theoretical, you can read it anyway. Practical, separate part, creating questions. So there are the 3 ways. Anyway, this diagram I'll paste to you. This is instance block, behavior of instance block. Right. Anyway, I'll paste this diagram to you once. All of you got it? Right. Can I change the output here? Right. The output changed now. Right. I changed the question. I changed the output. You also can test yourself by answering that question. And 1 or 2 question formats I'll give to you. You have to wait it. Now, make it FAQ. What is the difference between method and block? One question is there. What is the difference between block and method? You write. What is the difference between block and method? What is the difference between block and method? Block and method. Actually, you are having one examination, no? That examination is what now? Placement assistance exam is coming. Maybe yesterday happened, I think, 20. In our batches, you are a normal Java students. You are, means you are learning subject from our rooms. 100 placement batches different, that is. They'll pay some amount to 30,000 and they'll go there. And what about our people? You are paying some package of full stack and you are sitting here. Got it right? So difference is what? Somebody asked that question yesterday evening to me, right? Okay. So that people is what and we people is what? Got it right? Here you are learning a subject from me. They are all subject. There also subject is there. Okay. Subject will come here, right? Okay. Based on that subject, one examination will come. Oracle, Advanced Java, Core Java. Based on these 3 papers, one exam will come. That only placement assistance exam. You have to write it and pass it. You must enter into placement cell. These are all free process only. Understood now? The sitting here, you are proving yourself technically and entering into an examination. After going there, Again, the placement cell will take 1-2 months time. That only this type of question training again. Here, concept will be delivering no more concepts. There again, brush up. They'll give CRT brush up and HR interview patterns that all will be trained and they'll place it. That is called 100% placement. Right? Here, subject will be delivered. Means all components will be covered. Total subject will be covered. Based on that, yesterday happened one exam, no, 28th yesterday. Yes or no? That is called placement assistance exam. Means who are joined in our rooms, they'll write examinations. And who has been in the top 30 or 40 or 50, some filtering will be there. They'll check it and they'll check your certificates, whether you had eligibility for placements or that. Some process they will do. They'll give a counseling with coordinations, and after counseling has been completed, they take into placements, and all are free process only. Entering into the placement cell with a free process is passing exam. From there, the placement will happen. In that training, what they will do means more number of questions they will train it. Understood now? More number of questions means to crack the examination. Already concept is with you now here. Subject is with you. A student who is having 4 years gap, 5 years gap, so immediately placement may not happen for him. So he has to put some experience, some fake experience, he has to keep it. That people will come to our rooms, because in our rooms, subject is there. Means we deliver the subject part. The complete subject part will be given to all levels. Maybe experienced, freshers, everybody can come and sit here and gain the subject. After that, if any experienced people are there, they'll keep one fake experience and go. Any freshers are there, they'll write one examination and enter into placement cell. This is the process. Right? Okay. We don't have more time to spend on this kind of questions. We give some question papers to you for your personal practice. Understood now? So you can also try that questions. Anybody have a doubt or post that questions in the Google Classroom, somebody will read it. Beyond that, you write on the paper and come to me, I'll explain it. That's the way we do. Because we are busy with delivering the subject, no, we had. So that is the process happened. In this process, students will be confused because a number of batches they'll start. So what happens here? I'm giving a clarity about this point. Okay, right. Now, block and method. What is the basic difference? Sir, I observed here. Block is executed automatically, but method is executed on method call. If it is a static block, you must call with class name. If it is an instance block, you have to call with the object name. That is a rule. So blocks means we never call. Methods means we have to call it. Make a statement. Blocks are executed automatically. Write like a point anyway. Blocks are executed automatically, but methods are executed on method call. Blocks are executed automatically, but methods are executed on method call. Now, one more difference is here. See there. Class level different, object level different. Means while class loading different, while object creation different. While class loading, instance block will have highest priority in execution than, static block will have highest priority in execution than static method. Because block will go automatically, static method will be waiting there. So we will have the highest priority, means static block will have the highest priority than static method. Make a statement like this. Second point, while class loading, static blocks will have highest priority in execution than static methods. Static blocks will have highest priority in execution than static methods. Means while class loading. Imagine it, while class loading. It's a concept. While object creation. Who will have the highest priority now? Instance blocks will have the highest priority. Make it instance blocks will have highest priority in execution than instance methods. Sir, you said static block is used to hold database connection code. Sir, where I can use the instance block? Actually, in the real time, we never use instance block. Instance blocks are less used when compared to static blocks. Whenever we write less used, almost we never use it. Make it, write that statement and keep it. Because you never see instance block anywhere. For examinations, you can see. In real time, instance blocks are less used when compared to static blocks. So completed, right? All of you got some idea and theoretical on blocks, everyone, right? So some questions I have to frame it and give to you and test yourself whether you are able to understand the behavior of block. The diagrams will support you, right? Okay. Now, sir, after this one, we are entering into fourth alphabet in Java, that is constructors. Right. So blocks are how many types to you now? Sir, it is two types. What are they? Static and non-static. Only two types will be there. This is static and this is non-static. Non-static, only instance, you can say instance block, you can say. All of you got it right? Now I am entering into fourth alphabet in Java. What is the fourth alphabet now? Constructors in Java. Make it star mark IMP. Entering into fourth alphabet, star mark IMP. Constructors in Java. Constructors in Java. Right. Now the fourth alphabet, you know variable, you know method, you know block. Now constructor. When the constructor is coming, constructor should be under the category of method or block, anyone. Because only two will be there in the total course, whether method or block. Method means we have to call it. Block means it only will run. Understood now? Now constructor, you are under which category? Whether I should call you will run now. Understood this point? Now as a developer is asking a question for the fourth component. Some methods are there for me. They are waiting for me. I will call them. If it is in the class name, if it is in the object name, but they are waiting for my call as a developer. Blocks, they never wait for me. They run automatically. They had their own automatical things. They'll do it. Now constructor, you comes under which category? So constructor is saying that I am under method category. Constructor comes under which category now? Method category. So method means we should call, right? Okay. Now constructor is a method having the same name of class. The method will have a class name. Constructor is method only having the class name. There are no difference. So constructor is a method having the same name of the class and executed while object creation, because the constructor call is available in object creation syntax attached with the new keyword. Make a statement, total paragraph. I'll explain. Constructor is a method. Underline that point. Constructor is a method having the same name of the class. Constructor is a method having the same name of the class and executed while object creation. Constructor is a method having the same name of the class and executed while object creation, because the constructor call is available in object creation syntax attached with new keyword. Constructor is a method having the same name of the class and executed while object creation, because the constructor call is available in object creation syntax attached with the new keyword, because the constructor is running actually. Right. Make one statement. While declaring constructors, we must not use return type. We must not use return type because constructors, while declaring constructors, we must not use return type because constructors will have class return type. Will have class return type. Class return type. So let me explain that statements to you like this. Suppose if you want to see the structure of constructor, structure of constructor, See there, all of you, look here. 2 minutes, don't write it, observe it. Generally, method structure is what now, sir? Return type will be there. Method name will be there. Parameter list will be there. Here we had method body will be there. Yes or no? So return type is there, method name is, this is called method structure anyway. So from this, you have to convert this structure into constructor now. What is a constructor now, sir? Constructor method only, but same name of the class, means method name will become class name. Understood this point now, right? The method name will become class name. If I had a class known as display, the constructor will be the name display, means the method will be the name with the display, right? Now, while declaring constructor, we must not use return type here. You must not use return type. Why, sir? Because class return type is there. Means already class came no there. Class is a data type, no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Na? Non-primitive data type, first category is class only. Class name already there, you know. When the class name is there, how can you write return type again? Already class itself is a data type only, no. So class name is there, no. Automatically it is a class return type. Don't use any void, int, char, you must not use it. Because we write it. While declaring constructors, we must not use return type because already class return type is there to you. What is the structure now? Class name, parameter list, followed by body. That is the structure of a constructor. Write it. Draw one box. Class name, parameter list, and so on. Now, based on parameters, the constructors are categorized into two types. Based on parameters, the constructors are categorized into two types. One, constructors without parameters. Constructors without parameters. Constructors with parameters. Constructors without parameters and constructors with parameters. Constructors without parameters and constructors with parameters. Two types. Like your methods. Methods without parameters, methods with parameters. Here also two categories. Right. The constructors which are declared without parameters are known as zero parameter constructors are constructors without parameters. Constructors which are declared without parameters are known as Zero parameter constructors or constructors without parameters, you can see. Small example program. Now, see there, I will take one program. So demo constructor 1, this is one main class. Like this. Now, here I am taking one class, display, I will take it, one subclass. In this subclass now, I am taking some methods. First I am writing the structure I am writing anyway. This is a method structure now, right? Now, one method name, I'll take it as DIS. I'll take it. Display, one method name, I will take it. So without parameters, I will take it. Now in the place of return type, I want to make this method as a non-return type. I'll take void. This is normal method or not now? Sir, this is one normal instance method. Normal instance method. I'll keep some message here. So system.out.println. This is one instance method. Instance method dis. Now, here I want to take one method having the class name. Understood? I am taking one method with the class name. When the class name came here, return type is not needed because class name itself is a data type. Now, I don't want to take parameter. Now it became constructor. Understood now? That term we call it as what now? Constructor. Why you are calling it as constructor? Because method having the same name of the class. Clear everyone? If any method having the same name of the class, you call it as a constructor. If it is different name is there, you call it as normal method, maybe static method, instance method. Now I'll keep one message here. System.out.println. This is one constructor anyway. So constructor display. Where is this? Constructor display. All of you got it? Right. Now I must call these methods for execution, no? Right. Suppose whenever I want to call my friend from this room, some Raj is there. I'll call by the name only, no, Raj, come here, I'll say. Whenever I want to call this method, I will say display, you come. That's a method call generally. First you have to use the method name or not now, right? Whenever I want to call the display, so display, you come. I must call with the method names, right? Sir, this is method. This is a method call. This is constructor call because names, no, constructor name is displayed, right? But here other said now, this display constructor call linked with new keyword. Understood this point or now? This is linked with new keyword available in object creation. All of you understood now? So this call is linked with new keyword available in the object creation. Because of this reason, while object creation process, constructor is running. Sir, daily you created one object, no sir? Constructor call is there, means is there already. Understood now? So this is constructor call. All of you observe this point or not observe? Say sir, not to me. Right, okay. Now this is method call. Now you have to decide now. The method call belongs to class or belongs to object? Sir, belongs to object. Then add it as an belongs to object. This is one method call. This is one constructor call. All of you got this point? Right, okay. So constructor call, that only written a statement now. Whatever I observe, my notes also that only ending. Like your graduation teacher, total night I am not preparing and coming. I am constructing class. I am not dumping the class. We trainers will construct it. We'll see the date, we'll see that name, and we can. If not 12 hours per day, I'll teach it. I'll come by morning 7:15, I'll go by 8 o'clock here. 6 batches I'll train. To prepare that 6 batches, night fully I must write the notes and come. Understood this by now? Then what we are doing now? We take one component. We know that component practically, theoretically we know. We present that to you, that all. We are present. There my notes is that only. Why I am writing the notes again? If I copy the notes, command will not be there. If I write the notes, whatever I am feeling, I am presenting. Right? What I felt it. Sir, constructor is a method I observed in my, I am your senior, nothing is there. I am not a trainer. Before you, I learned it. That's all. Right? I am traveling before you are coming in the back. That's all. So I observed it as a method. Right? So, having the same name of the class. When it is executed, while object creation, why? Because the call is available in object creation syntax attached with the new keyword. Sir, why you written attached with the new keyword? New keyword not there means constructor call not there. Observe this point now. There is I written that statement. Then why I should not return type now? Already class name is there now. So class already data type only. Don't use return type. That is the meaning. So finally, it became one constructor. Understood now, right? I will run the program. When I run the program, which one is executed first now? Constructor, sir. Because object is created first or not now. So if I run this program, constructor is executed first. Demo con1.java. Coming or not now? Right. This one only I must present in the diagrammatical form again. Right? Okay. Can I do it tomorrow? Right. Yes or no? Okay. So this program I'll attach it, run and come. Tomorrow complete session on constructors. You will have a grip on constructors. And tomorrow assignment will be there on constructors. Got it right? Take a break for today. Thank you.